This is John Clay, sports columnist for the Lexington Herald-Leader and for Kentucky.com, and it's Final Four Saturday here in sunny Indianapolis. It's a little warmer than it was last week in Cleveland, and tonight Kentucky plays Wisconsin in a national semifinal Final Four game at 8:49 p.m. approximately, or 40 minutes after the conclusion of Michigan State and Duke at Lucas Oil Stadium. The game is on TBS. This, to me, is a very, very interesting matchup. I've said all along, I think Kentucky will go 40-0, but I think Wisconsin is the one team that provides the biggest obstacle and the biggest matchup problems for Kentucky. With Frank Kaminsky and Sam Decker, Wisconsin has a couple of players who are tall but who can shoot from outside. And if you're Kentucky, do you put Willie Cauley-Stein on Frank Kaminsky? If you do that, who guards Sam Decker? If you put Cauley-Stein on Decker, do you then put Karl-Anthony Towns on Kaminsky? Kaminsky could take him down low and get Karl-Anthony Towns in foul trouble. Of course, the flip side of that is that Kentucky has so much depth, especially among its bigs. And Kentucky also presents a lot of matchup problems for Wisconsin. If you're Wisconsin, do you put Kaminsky on Karl-Anthony Towns, who had the big game against Notre Dame? He scored 25 points, 17 in the second half. And then you risk Kaminsky possibly getting in foul trouble. And then who do you put Decker on? Do you put Decker on Cauley-Stein, where Cauley-Stein gets a lot of his points around the basket with putbacks and jump hooks? And he's taller than Decker, and that's a matchup problem as well. To me, the other interesting thing about this game is three-pointers. Wisconsin shoots a better three-point percentage than Kentucky, and they take more threes. And they were ridiculous against Arizona. They made 10 out of 12 three-pointers in the West Region Final. But Kentucky is the best in the nation at defending the three. And on the flip side, Wisconsin ranks like 301st in the nation defending the three. So just as Aaron Harrison hit the three-pointer to beat Wisconsin last year, I think Kentucky has a good opportunity to hit some threes in this game. And to me, that will end up being the difference. I think Wisconsin will give them a very good game, but I think Kentucky's height and athleticism and some of those matchup problems on the Wisconsin side will make the difference for Kentucky. And I see them going through to play in the championship game on Monday night. This is John Clay, sports columnist for the Lexington Herald-Leader and Kentucky.com, and be sure and read all our coverage on Kentucky.com.